Do 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 do. Well, hello. We already have one viewer. You know, whoever you are, you're the true MVP of my life. Always in here. I'm assuming you're the same person. Always in here. Always loving my shitty ass gameplay. My wonderful commentary. And I enjoy you being here. Da da da. Let's flip this over. And let's rock that refresh. While we thinking about it. There we go. Today might be like a two-parter.
Have you made your decision?
I wanted to stream a bit right
Who
now.
will accompany you on your little excursion?
Got a couple things to do, and then I might stream again later tonight. Oh, who will accompany me? I didn't put much thought into this. Feel like it should be Jill. We gotta try and get, Clive definitely wants some of that Jill, so I feel like we need to take her with us. Tarja, I don't even really, I know who this is, but I don't really know much about her, so I think it is best we go with Jill.
Very well. So
we gotta make this
what do we need to find?
happen.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
She wants some
White
of that Clive.
chocolate
Clive
eggs.
wants some of that Jill.
Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction. Hence
Man's
moondews
rocking
having
the
fallen
braided
from favor.
beard.
Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
I will. Jill, you're accompanying
You two enjoy
me?
yourselves.
You too, Talia.
I feel like she's salty I didn't pick her.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
Maybe it's just lumps in the ground. They're either... so I don't even want to say what I think they are. We're just gonna... We're gonna leave. There's no more cuts or side quests. Why don't I just go there? I was legit about to walk all the way down to the docks and leave that way. Don't ask me why. That's just what I was gonna do.
No. Where's Jill?
Where's Jill? But we can start the stream off right. We named it after him. He deserves all the
When
love.
did you get so
The
big?
pets, the glory. Tell me quest.
I feel good, boy.
We'll get to that. Not a stream without some Torgal love.
Torgal.
And I couldn't think of a great name for today's stream, and then I was like, well, you know what? Torgal's pretty great, so let's just name it after him.
And what can I do for you?
The Enhancer. I feel like I'm supposed to be buying these at all the merchants, but I don't do it. Save my money. Castrian rolls are so much.
I'll be here if you need me.
My money.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled. I won't have
Oh, a shiny. Alright, Jill, sorry, but we got a shiny over here to get. It could be something brilliant. There's one in the distance as well. It was 2 gills. If Jill wanted me to buy her something, I could have been 2 gills short. It's a very good
Those
thing that
Pepio nuts?
we
Can
went
never
correct.
tell.
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
Shouldn't even want to walk
How
around
about you
with
look
me.
for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
I get to look for the nuts? Hot damn.
Up! You'll not find a fruit.
Jill doesn't know how she feels about this.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before
We're getting a little
What can
saucy.
I interest you in today?
A little too early saucy. Fuck, I don't even remember what I was looking for.
You're always welcome here in Lostwing.
Garlic and nuts.
Any
Nuts were the
friend
only
of the
thing I
innkeeper
could
is a friend of mine.
think of.
I trust it's all here.
Yeah. I guess that's the only thing that wasn't purchased there, so I could have, deduced it, but... Gotta be stingy with our money.
Don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything.
If that's what you want.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
I like that you can only buy one. You cannot have more garlic. Chill's like, it took you so long, I already got everything else.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
I don't know why I thought it was going to be some cute them walking around the market together. I expected too much.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back,
Oh?
would you walk with me a while?
Oh, okay. I got what I thought. I got what I wanted. I wonder what would have happened if we picked the other girl. Would Jill come in? Beat the shit out of her? Torgal just stared at the basket
Thank
of
you for
food.
asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
Yo!
Thank you.
Is Jill trying to
And
talk
I
about
saw
the
some
pie?
bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to
Yo,
make. What do you think?
Alright,
I thought we
today
might
has
get some
become a
soup to dip it
very
in, but then I
dirty
tried to slice the bits of
stream.
dry cured ham and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
I'm hurt right now.
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
I'm gonna have to watch this stream back later on. Holy moly.
Clive,
Jill
is it
talking
wrong
about
of me to enjoy
pie,
this?
big white cuh.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done.
This is such a cute
And we can
moment.
live on
I'm
our own
ruining
terms.
it.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Yo. Oh, I thought they were gonna move in for it.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the
I'm
hideaway.
still hurt. I'm legit shedding
will.
a couple tears
Me too.
laughing. I don't know why my mind. I'm bad. I'm bad, you guys. My mind just jumped straight to the word when she said that. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. The sun. Big buildings. Oh, bro, jump over the road. Oh. Clive, you just don't have the hops. What up, boys? What up? Grayson. A shiny. Hey, what if I played this shit super old school? And instead of ever fast traveling anymore, good thing they don't use your potions. We're gonna learn that one. Yeah, what if we ran everywhere instead of fast traveling? We'd be way over leveled, I'll tell you that. We'd certainly find all those haunts that I don't have the time to go look for. Maybe if we progress pretty far today. I still gotta go. I think I got a few things around the house I want to do. But
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon
knock those
view.
out and I come back tonight. Maybe the stream tonight will be hunt focused. I doubt it. I definitely doubt it. Because I really just want to experience this.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
We may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have.
Oh, damn.
What about the shielding itself?
You just
Work
sure you
is
have.
underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Actually, now that I think about it, it's Monday. I haven't done a lot of Destiny stuff this week because of 16. I could definitely stream it if people want,
Clive,
but I don't feel like people would be as interested in watching me play Destiny.
It was nice. Just
Maybe
being
I
with
will,
you.
just to see if people are interested. Maybe that's what we'll do
It
tonight.
appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to
Thank
me.
you, Hippocrates.
Definitely being fickle, but I'm also thinking, I feel like I did do some stuff at the start of the week just to kind of clear it out of the way, but I don't remember. It might be worth it to get on Destiny tonight and just see.
I better go and give Mid the
Could be
good
like
news
a
then.
Destiny and 16 stream tonight.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Guy waved at us. Oh man, I always do that. I'm very sorry, Chan. Certainly not. The fuck, quite the vocalist.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid.
I love the jam with the
Pleased
music
to know
though.
that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then. Better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer.
To the Black Hammer.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping. Sometime later.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Mid? It's like Sid, but it's mid.
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans.
Like
I'm trusting
that,
in yours.
like black color with the
Something tells me it's what my dad
ascot
wanted.
bandana combo that she has.
You,
being honest, having to wear that thing around.
You're gonna visit his
feel like
grave, weren't you?
Bugged the shit out of me.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ah, Captain. Oh, Kip. Oh, Otto.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Oh, there's side quests. Let's do that, because we love doing those. They're honestly, the side quests have been super fun. Not like overbearing or overwhelming or anything like that. And they tend to have some fun and or like nice and juicy little storyline tidbits with them. Oftentimes I feel like when I play games, I do some of the side quests, and then after a while I get
Sid,
bored of doing them.
Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother,
story.
if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
Alright.
Alright.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
A bomb king? Weird science. Yeah, as I was saying, most of the time when I do stuff I'll do side quests and then I just get bored of them so fast. I think it comes with like, so far in 16 the pacing has been great to where it's like a good, story, and the side quests aren't like there aren't so many of them that I'm not losing interest. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like you do something for the story and then out of nowhere like 10 side quests pop up and it's like I don't want to do 10 of them. A few here and there. It feels like the best way to do it, honestly, for me. Ruins of a fallen airship, and within them a beast akin to a great ball of fire. Later identify the creature. Echoes. Oh, where is it? The croc. The croc, what was that? Fuck, I'm already... Some... Sand. Okay. Is there another one in here and I'm not seeing it? Oh god damn, it's over at the reading table. Might as well pick that up while we're here.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
So yeah, back to my same topic. Side quests can get very boring, and 16 has done a great job at spacing them out and not overwhelming you with them. So bravo to them.
Too.
They've made it, and they've been not too long. They've been, not that I, pre-planned to think that they would be, but what was this? Okay, so a lot. I'm just talking about.
Hopefully it's nothing.
Not being too many.
But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
I'm about to fucking overwhelm myself. You know what? Maybe we won't stream the game anymore, you guys. I'm gonna get overwhelmed by side quests and be done.
wrong with Torgal? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Just picking up all these side quests. I don't know what these others are. But they don't have the green side quest signed to them, so...
Trouble with the ledgers.
Probably not going to do them right
Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Let's click on one. Let's see. Okay. They're just letters, alright. Damn, I feel like I should be reading these aloud. Be entertaining for the stream. Maybe I'll do it with like a funny accent, which I'm not very good at. Oh man, Sir Wade, what a fucking G. All right, character right there, best character of the game, Sir Wade. Whoa, the pen is mightier. What's open 10 letters? Fuck, you know we're fucking badasses. You guys just opened up 10 letters and got a trophy. Because that was my plan all along. To Blackthorn.
Blackthorn. Do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long.
I love how honest he is.
I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Damn.
Nah. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Sharon? We already gotta go to here. We got double talk downs.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations.
So savage.
I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Perhaps. We still have to talk to you, Charon.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
What you
I want to know about the sword you show Blackthorn.
They are so
Single-edged
savage.
and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmechian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning. Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Good hunting, Clive. We'll see again.
My knowledge is yours.
Boned.
I only hope the bones of an elder antelope are alimentary enough for our faithful friend. If not, we may have to set our sights on something larger still. You know,
No need to view all that.
I sometimes forget
Fun
that the
stuff.
study of history can have practical benefits. Do thank Mid for reminding me of that.
Sir? Thought we had another. There is something over here. Go to that too. I wonder, does it only show 4 on the right side at a time?
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
My letter.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million.
5 million each? Holy
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see? And, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility. And it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
I was gonna say, come on, Clive, don't watch him. Alright, so yeah, we can only hold 3 on the, or yeah, 3 in addition to that. I mean, let's double check this. I keep forgetting. I feel like I should write it down somewhere. The Croc Sandbrook. Let's just go there first to just try and eliminate. Alright. I don't even remember where Sandbrook, the Croc is. Thought it was up this way, south, central. Guess it could be any one of these, to be honest. Did it? Fuck. I'm gonna look at it again. Did it specify if it was which area? I'm so bad at this. Curse breakers aim for the Imperial chest. Wrong turn to nearby woods. So we know it's nearby woods, which we discover the ruins of a fallen airship. Within them, a beast. Does not specify. We just know curse breakers and the Imperial chase took a wrong turn to nearby woods. Fuck. We're gonna be so lost. Well, let's oh yeah, that's right, you can. I was about to say let's local map it. Crook anywhere. That'll really narrow it down, I think. Oh, this was last way. Oh, this one's no, right here, right? Yeah. Gotta really zoom in, I guess, huh? Payback. Well, hot damn, I don't see the crook anywhere. What about this one? This one's all the way over here. Shit. God, I got nothing. Might be here, let's knock out some other stuff. And we'll see where we're at on some things. Let us go here and do that one. Might have to resort to the old Google search. Just so just never saw. What's in here? That's where we're going to the veil. The dime.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc? Still no car.
Milady.
Milady.
I'm bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
A star ruby.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh, damn.
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Something's missing on my to Martha's. I thought we were going to see Martha. The hell's all the way over there? We are seeing Martha, but there is. Okay. It's weird that it only has that one on screen. There's the other one. Hiding.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered, if he's still with us.
Is this one? Yeah, it is from that direction. Cool. Alright. I love just this like soft, easy town music. Wonderful. With that patch job. Excellent. Cool. Go pick that up. Cat calls her.
Good girl.
A Minotaur.
It's certainly quiet. If I were giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Kind of want to kill that Minotaur, but you know.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Oh, I had the combo and everything.
Get him!
Stay down.
Like being able to jump off of them in the air. You definitely kind of gotta be careful which direction you hold. Sometimes you kind of fade pretty far away.
Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks.
Eat up, my dude.
You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Come on, boy.
Get it, boy.
I think there is a spot in here to. Is it journal? Does that? Yeah, it does keep. The payback. Dollar bill.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
The same drape's fang is gone.
Probably in one of these rooms.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamon is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
My triumphant
That'll be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Fare thee well. Good say. Fare thee well. Oh, we're way out there. What is it? I always do that. Just press the touchpad for it. Then, okay, it's the left.
Ready, girl? Faster!
Faster! It's gonna be a journey. The desert music got me feeling like got the Aladdin vibes. Shiny black blood. Damn. Just find that in the desert. God, they want nothing to do with me. I will murder every one of you. Maybe not, I was pretty scrubby earlier against the antelope. Maybe that's why they were... Now's the time to strike. Are these who we're supposed to talk to? Hi, boys!
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Hit him with that! Murder!
Let's try. Slow.
I got hit. We had such a good streak going. Ignition! Man, we had such a good streak going, and then he tagged us because I forgot to hit circle. Hot dang. We're definitely working that, man. We were landing it all.
This must be Ignac's luggage.
Maybe
nothing seems to be damaged.
To be landing the
all right. Let's get it back to Delamil.
Let's get it back to Delamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Wyvern, nice.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
Huh. But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they own, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
We mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship.
Not a problem, G.
I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Is there anything in this area left? Alright. Fucking A. We're gonna look it up. We've become cheaters. Please don't say this to anyone else. Please don't mention it to the chat. Oh, what? So it's down this path? Yo, maybe that's why we couldn't find it. So I didn't zoom in enough to see that this hadn't even been. Apparently it's down that way. Big scrub move on my behalf. Man, this sound always looks so cool. It's like really nothing special, it just always looks so good when you come in. By getting things backwards, yeah, we can go left. To the wood line, that makes sense. We did just talk about it being in the woods. Torgal's looking so happy. I have a feeling that bitch was gonna run around. Do it. Oh, I suck.
Too slow.
Become wrecked, bitch. Is it not? Oh, it's further down. Raptor. I barely did anything in that one. Alright, we'll go in there, but we gotta go get the shine first. The gill bug. Alright, I think I remember that gate being up last time. Maybe that's why we didn't know this area existed. Or hadn't explored it, I should say. Or I'm just making that shit up. Sometimes I'll be doing that. I've definitely convinced myself things before. Get in my head a little too much sometimes. Doesn't it say an airship? Customers in it. This just looks like a house. Looks like a dope house though. Got the stable over here. Sharp fang outside. A chest with black blood. Nice. Oh shit. A whole other path. I was about to say, whoever posted online that it was over here. They lied to me. Oh, where's that? It's right here. Still don't look like an airship either, to be honest. But there he is. The King Daddy. Bomb Kinga. Rinkobi.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
There's a good boy. I needed that. Well done, Torgal.
Made 9,000 out of it though, so buying back the potions isn't too bad.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Stuff.
That should do it. If a wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
The power of Google has lent us its strength so we could finish that. I didn't know that spot was there. I would have been lost for so long without it.
I noticed you and Torgal
I don't
had
have
gone
time
off
for that, you
somewhere.
guys. We gotta beat
Taking
this
for a walk,
game.
did you?
You know, I think I'm
You
like
could say that.
60% through it or something like that. Hear what PlayStation was saying. If we hit this, will it say? Nope.
So,
I think it says it on
Molly's
the
leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right,
Tell her.
no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
5 of them.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
The nobleman who visited.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
A friend. A friend of a friend is a friend to friends. That's what I always say.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully he'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes, but not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthian steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Excalibur design draft. What up? Oh, we get to craft Excalibur. I'm gonna end up needing. Watch it be like, oh, finish all the hunts.
Clive?
Clive?
So, what'll it be?
Does it have it in here? I just want to see. Here it is. Man, we're almost there. Grimmick. I don't even fucking know how to say it. Grimmelkin hide. We need one of them. Is that little sign next to it? Is that indicator like a hunt? Is that what that is? Can I just, I'm just gonna double check. Fucking misspelled it like 3 times. I don't know where you get it. Bomb Emperor, that we get from the Bomb King, we just got that. The fuck will you tell me where the Grimmelkin hides at? There we go. Category region Dominica. The closest fast travel location this mark is the Jaw Obelisk. And north follow the eastern path through the sickle, then down the valley. Keep going. Till you reach some ruins containing a pack of dogs. You'll need to defeat these to trigger the Grimmelkin. It is a hunt. Ooh.
And
when we get a shot, we'll go see if that hunt's on the board. Maybe it's not on there. Probably is, but I'm pretty sure that that sign, the little indicator, which is what I wanted to know, was that they come.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Which I think is a
They
nice
told me she was building a ship.
indicator. Just check this while we're at it. A Grimalkin! Oh, it's right here. Boom. Cattery. Dalmekia. Well, I actually have to do that one. I kind of want to see what Excalibur looks like.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Day-to-day.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
We all have good luck. Not me, actually. If anyone who's in this chat knows me, they know I have the worst luck ever. But it's all good. Take that shit on the chin and we just keep going. Bad luck sucks, but what are we gonna do about it?
Lady Karen.
We'll talk to Sharon, that's what we'll do.
Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Uh-oh. Waking up from a nap, huh, Spell?
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I'd pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
Oh, there he is. He's such a good boy. Yeah. That's my spell.
I've seen that before.
My little doggo spell.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Whopper.
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his nag.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt And I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
If ever.
But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Such nice moments. Oh, happy moments. I love it. Sits goblet.
Mid might need some help.
Partying up that workshop.
All right there, Sid? How's that
All
hunt
right
for
there,
the
Sid?
bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That bum ash.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too.
Stuff.
Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then.
Oh.
Let's get this
You're damn right I
contraption
am.
up and running. There we have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that, huh?
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if you slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well,
hell yes.
It can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Definitely not gonna hate this. Side quest worth it.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Right.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Damn, is it raining outside? One second. Fuck yes it is. Well, there was only a small chance of it raining today, and I wanted to cut the grass today. Looks like that. It's now being pushed off till tomorrow. Guess that means more time for the stream. Treated potion satchel. Nice. Yo. 6 regular and 4 high. This is dope. go. To go buy some more anyways. Perfect time. Then we're gonna go do that hunt. I really want to make Excalibur and see what that bitch looks like. Yo. Do, do, do. We got a little rewards over here.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. Here you are.
Meteorite.
Come again. I may have more for you.
What did it say? Actually, I think I still have it pulled up. It probably tells me. Cattery. Let's just double check. This will probably be easier. This fast travel location. This mark is the Jaw Obelisk. Let's go buy some potions first.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
And we'll do that.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Well, it looks like our break that we're going to take in a little bit, it's going to be much shorter. Might just go away from it instead of shutting down the stream. Probably like a 15-minute, 20-minute break, so I don't feel like that's worth shutting down.
Well, I'm still throbbing something fierce.
I do goddamn well. Thought I was going over here to Sharon.
Is it
Sharon!
business or pleasure? Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that.
I do, just fucking...
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
You know.
Is that all?
I'm just gonna stock them all up. Might as well. What did it say? Located in the category region. Dalmikia. Where that Sandbrook is this? Alright, I know Rosaria's over here. I kinda remember this. How do I keep forgetting it? I don't know, but I do. That up. The jaw. Oh, the eastern path through the sickles and south down the valley. Oh shit, it's all the way over here. We haven't gone that way. Fucking A, Captain. That's where we fought that one dude. He was like 4 levels higher than us. He definitely fought us.
This one. Farewell.
Love the kick.
Over here.
Haha, that actually worked out. Get down, you bitch.
Get him.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm so caught up trying to land it. I didn't really launch that one, dude. We got it the one time though, that was sick. More health, we could have expanded it even further. Very excited for the other icons that we get. The unique abilities, like Phoenix. not like too big on it. I think at the beginning of the game I really wanted to block, but by the time I got it, I didn't really care for it. And Ramuh's being the whole, target lock, thunder throw shit. I can't say I'm like it's. I don't know. It didn't feel very strong, and it just slows a lot, like the pace of everything down. Ramuh has some really cool moves. So does Titan, but I want their unique ability to be awesome too. The Grimalkin! We need you! We need to slaughter your bitch ass through the sickle. A leg eater. What did it say? Closes, follow the eastern path through the sickle, then south down the valley. I'm gonna assume this. We'll go this way. What's the worst that can happen? Let's call Ambrosia, make it a little faster. Love that hello. Let her know she's pretty. A couple of hounds? Yo, I think I said we're supposed to kill hounds. Containing a pack of dogs, yeah.
Thanks, Gal.
Let's hop off. Let's go see if that triggers them. Maybe just repeat these to trigger. Yeah. Maybe this is it. Yo, I totally hit them together. Get him, Torg! Alright, that didn't trigger anything, so it's gotta be further down. I kinda had a feeling, but did not want to pass it up.
Nice try.
Definitely some more hounds down here. That's gotta be it.
Over here! You're finished!
Having a charge. You cannot. Ready. This has got to be it here. Oh yeah. There it is. The Grimalkin. No, 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 no.
Playtime for the pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one.
And then there was one.
Nice try.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
To me, boy. Nice try. Too slow. Not good.
Oh, I missed one.
That's better. Let's try.
Yes! That's what we wanted! The Grimalkin!
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal? Fuck yeah. Oh, there's so much of the area we haven't explored. We haven't explored. I'm gonna leave it at that for now, though, because I want to go see what this bitch looks like. And it's been a hot second since we've done some side questy stuff, or some main story stuff. Bring on the Excalibur.
Clive. So, will it be? Should last you a good while.
Able to upgrade it at all? Oops. To enhance the Enhancer +2, you have to have an Enhancer +1. In order to have an Enhancer +1, you gotta make an Enhancer. Oh, that's funny shit. You can't upgrade?
Fine. What do you need? Good bloody riddance.
Oh, I was like, why is there all of a sudden text on the bottom?
My arm's still throbbing something fierce. When will I learn to say no to that girl?
When will I learn to say no? It looks pretty cool, actually. I mean, it's nothing like... It's got a very, like, plain look, but it still has a really like, cool look to it. I like it. Can't hate it. We're gonna go with it. It's our best sword right now, so...
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Alright, Clive?
Fuck yes, CK.
Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the
We've been
twigs.
streaming for almost 2 hours. Let's pause this and let's refresh the sound. Kinda sometimes forget to do this. And I hope, for whoever's watching's sake, it's not too bad.
That girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now.
I hope it actually fixes it. I was told it fixed it before.
She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her. Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
To go outside, bud.
Don't mention it.
Oh, you seem awfully excited about that. I guess we'll take you outside.
What tidings, Uncle?
Oh, I'll have to read this in a second. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wow, it's already done raining. The grass, everything's gonna be all wet. I don't know if I want to cut the grass when it's wet. I don't know what I want to do. Chat, tell me what I want to do. Do I wait till tomorrow or do I do it today? My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. I can't. I always sound like Australian. We're not gonna do it. Friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the going-ons in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for 1 million Miss Tillman's project be quite the Valiant Enterprise. Oh. Head down to Canberra. I can't even say it. Authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of the dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be too long before the guildmasters are. Whoa! No way. This is why I pin you this note. I'd like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two. Oh, cool. I might keep watching. It's been a bad stream for me today. No fellowship, yeah. Okay.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
I was like, when the marker was here, I was like, so want me to go here? Everything's marked out. Sid's legacy.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the Lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance.
Damn
Not
right.
as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, he's ready.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Oh, Gav.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
A proper outlaw. Let's check the weather real quick. I really want to cut in. Maybe even if I just did some of the yard. Rest tomorrow. Like front today. Yeah, I have a window. I have a window right now. I could just cut the front yard, do the rest of my stuff, and then come back and stream afterwards. My one viewer, you know I love you, but I feel like I need to, knock this out. But I'll be back. I'd say in like, I don't know. Definitely streaming again tonight though, because I want to keep playing more. Might be a bit of Destiny and 16. But I'll be back on later. I'd say in a couple hours. Is it 4 o'clock now? Yeah. That way I can plan out dinner. Well, like I said, I appreciate you being here. I will be back in a little bit. I'm gonna stop it from here. Doses!